When I started to style my hijab, I got more positive response than the negative response I had before. My point is to empower the Muslim women.
Iman Aldebe is leading a modest revolution. The Swedish fashion designer came here in Istanbul to showcase her designs. The daughter of a retired Jordanian imam, her upbringing was traditional and conservative. And like her father, she too has turned to preaching. But her message is empowerment, and her audience is female. Aldebe wants Muslim women to have the freedom to feel they can modernize the way they wear the headscarf.
It's the only way to change the image of the Muslim women, because in Europe it's not a really good image from Muslim women because of all the attacks that have been around the.
And Aldebe is not the only designer creating fashionable clothes for Muslim women. In recent years, brands such as DKNY, Oscar de la Renta and Tommy Hilfiger have all produced one-off collections often sold around Ramadan. And now the luxury fashion house Dolce & Gabbana has produced an entire line of hijabs and abayas for 2016. They're specifically targeting Middle East customers, a market that's worth billions of dollars. According to the latest Global Islamic Economy report, the Muslim clothing market makes up nearly 12% of the global fashion market. In 2013, the modest fashion market reached $266 billion, and it's expected to reach $488 billion by 2019. Even toy makers are cashing in on this lucrative market. Aldebe designed the first hijab for a Swedish Muslim policewoman in 2011.
When I looked at my mom and her friends, I didn't like the type of way they were wearing their clothes.
But the modest fashion industry has drawn criticism from ultra-conservative Muslims. This mobile phone footage was shot by Aldebe as her collection was displayed at the first Istanbul Modest Fashion Show. Around the world, there's been resistance to change from hardliners.
Everything that circles around the Muslim woman and her headscarf is so sensitive. And the religion Islam is growing so fast in Europe, in America.
And for this designer, finding acceptance through fusing her religion and fashion is the best freedom she could ask for. Asha Tanner, The Newsmakers.